she'll give it a try. She doesn't really have much experience with magic.
College is an asset to Skyrim.
Did she do it?
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college.
Yes,
Welcome,
fantastic.
apprentice.
She be gaming. It's me, I'm back. We're back in Riften with Breathes Through Pain, or Varisha, as most have come to call her. And she's at the fishery right now. Last episode, if you recall, she delivered a purchase agreement for Boli, the fishery owner, to Markarth. And because of that, he's allowed her to spend more time at the fishery. Now, she's not quite a full employee. He's not able to hire anybody else on permanently, but he has said that if she helps clean up once in a while, you know, tidy up, keep the place clean, maybe help with the fishing once in a while, that he'll pay her what he can from time to time, but no promises. For Varisha, that's more than she has right now, so she accepted that offer and that deal for the time being. She knows she won't be able to make a living off of whatever Boli decides to pay her, but at least it's better than no money. And she has to say that she's really enjoyed being around her fellow Argonians here at the fishery. Swims in deep waters and Wujita have been so welcoming to her and have been treating her almost like family.
It is our most favorite company.
Hello, Wujita. Ever since Varisha helped cure Wujita of her skooma addiction, it's been on her mind. And she's had a lot of questions about this
I'm feeling much better
skooma.
now, thanks to you.
Oh, that's good, friend.
You have no idea what it's like to have everything, then watch it all disappear.
Well, you'd be surprised. We do have a question for you, though. The skooma you were drinking, where were you getting it from?
Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
Who's she referring to? She doesn't want to put Rujita's life in danger. What if she gives her a little bit of gold? She doesn't want her to feel threatened or anything either.
Okay, I'll tell you.
There you go.
I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the
Sarthas
Riften warehouse.
Idrin?
You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
Sarthas Idrin? Does she have a key to the warehouse?
I overheard Boli say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthas there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard.
Really? It does seem like Wujita is doing and looking much better.
If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city. All my gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again, although I suppose a little need now and then would be harmless. You've been kind. I thank you.
Varisha's glad to hear that Wujita doesn't plan on using skooma again. But she does need to be careful. The mead might set her down the wrong path again. This skooma has really been weighing on Varisha's mind. First the Argonian in Windhelm, and now Wujita. She knows she's not really anybody important, and she does want to keep as low of a profile as possible while she's in Riften, but perhaps the Jarl should know of the skooma being passed around in her city. The Argonians seem to be really affected by this skooma.
Yes?
If she can do something to help, she'd like to.
Legendary. Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? The world has gone mad, I say.
This is where the Jarl resides in Riften. Varisha has yet to even venture inside, and she's not sure if it's really a good idea that she does, but she's decided that she's going to tell the Jarl.
For a good reason.
Excuse us. She also knows that she needs to stay as far away from Maven Blackbriar as possible. She's heard nothing but pretty terrifying things about Maven and her family in general. She's going to try to muster up enough nerve, and she's going to go into the keep and ask for an audience with the Jarl, if possible. She wants to do what she can to get rid of the skooma in Riften for the Argonians. Now that she's here, she's not really sure if this is a good idea.
Make
but
sure there's a contingency plan in effect.
she's already
in case Riften
entered.
falls
There's no
under
turning
attack.
back now.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
There's Maven
Good.
Blackbriar.
If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Welcome
Wait.
to Mistvale Keep.
Hello.
I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Hello.
How can I help
As
you?
Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only
wanted to
limited
discuss the
assistance.
protection
But
of my
speak your
ship.
mind.
I'm certain you're
You're her
aware of the loss
steward.
sustained a fortnight ago.
Forgive us, we're not familiar with
Yes,
stewards.
indeed, an entire
What do you do
caravan
around here?
shipment of your meat
As
taken by
steward, I
Imperial
serve as an
soldiers.
intermediary between the Jarl and her
Well, I'm
subjects.
also certain you're
Oh,
aware
I
I
see.
also
that
handle the
city
less
guard
important and
failed to
day-to-day
provide the
policies that
protection
affect
required
daily
to
life in
ensure
Riften.
safe passage of the shipment.
Lately, I've had my
Indeed,
hands
we
full
lost
suppressing
3
these
soldiers in
ridiculous
our attack.
accusations of
A sad
corruption in the
day
keep.
for Riften.
Corruption.
I need compensation.
Yes, that's kind of why we're here.
Since Riften
We're
was
hoping to speak to the
responsible
Jarl
for making
about a
my
skooma
family
dealer here in
life
Riften.
rather mead.
We
There are
don't
those
have
that believe the
enough.
Jarl does nothing for this
Louder.
city,
Riften
that
is
it's
fine.
corrupt
But
and
if
run
my
by the
leader
Blackbriar
can't save
family.
her, I'll just
I can
move
assure you
elsewhere.
that this is entirely
No,
false.
that won't be necessary.
We are fully in control
You'll
of
have
everything.
compensation for your loss.
May we speak with the
You're
Jarl?
welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Right. Well, she's gonna try to
I
speak to the
presume you're
Jarl.
bothering me for a good reason.
Here goes.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the
you.
road fared well for you.
Well enough. We've come seeking an audience with you, as we've discovered a skooma dealer here in Riften.
Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse.
Oh, you
Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped.
City guard.
However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
Us? You'd like us to take care of this issue for you? She's not quite sure what that involves, but she'll hear her out.
Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if
Oh.
you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
Convince him to close down his operation? How in the world is Varisha supposed to do that? Oh, this might have been a mistake. She was really just hoping that she could bring it to the Jarl's attention. Oh. What's in here? And that the Jarl would take care of it herself, with her own people. Is this an
Did we
alchemist?
have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't
She
remember.
looks like a mage. We don't have an appointment. We were just passing by, but... Your shop.
Excuse my disorganization.
definitely
but
caught
I'm in
our
the middle of some
attention.
delicate experiments.
There are lots of mages here. Oh, they're dark elves, though.
Need something?
Is she a dark elf? She doesn't look like one.
Good afternoon.
You do seem preoccupied.
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
Varisha kind of follows what she's saying. Neloth used to blabber on and on about his experiments as well. It is fascinating, though.
Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics. Putting aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach
Right.
the problem?
Oh,
Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow
Okay.
it to generate its own field?
Now Varisha feels a bit lost. She's not sure.
I'll tell you why you won't tell me. Because you were absolutely right not to. It's a fundamental rule of magic, and it would be ridiculous. You can't draw from harmonic energy without a soul siphon.
A Solstheim?
Since you're so well informed, I'm certain you've solved the problem with thermic drift, right?
Thermic drift. No, we don't know anything about that either.
What's not to get? It's as simple as Draven's first axiom of magic. Or was it Galarian's law of casting? I'll tell you what. Let me find out where that's from. I'll need to look through my library and get you an answer.
Well.
What were we talking about?
She is a bit wary of mages simply because of her experience with Neloth. But magic is always something that's fascinated her. She's always wanted to learn more. Particularly enchanting. Could she tell her? Could she tell her where she could go learning more about magic, perhaps?
Winterhold. You want the college there?
Winterhold?
They teach quite a bit.
Winterhold? Really? Another city Varisha has never heard of. I wonder if she could use a little bit of help around here, around her shop. Organizing, perhaps? Cleaning?
Yes, I could use some help with that.
Really?
An assistant, perhaps? No.
Yes, we'd be interested.
Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well,
We could help with that.
Organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
Perhaps we could. What is it you're looking for?
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my brand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you.
No,
that isn't
excuse us?
I'd be happy to reward you.
Did she say experiment on her? Varisha won't be going back to being anyone's magical experiments. That's for sure. Are these ingredients here in the shop?
Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help.
Yes, thank you.
I have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
She's interesting, but Varisha's going to be a bit careful with her. She doesn't like what she said about experimenting on her. But seems like she just picked up another...
quickly.
There are too many dark elves in Riften. She can't stand it. She is happy about this little side job she picked up. Aside from working at the fishery, she's continued to pick up a few side jobs here and there. And has been going around asking some of the shop owners if they could use some assistance with things as well. Now, where is she to find these items that this mage is looking for? She really has no idea where to begin to find these items that this mage said she lost. Are they even in Riften? Speaking with her, though, did remind Varisha that she also wanted to visit this alchemy shop as well. She was thinking that perhaps the alchemist here might be able to use a hand collecting ingredients from time to time, and she'd be happy to help with that. Any odd job she can pick up will be of great help.
Where did you
here they are,
put
here
it,
they are.
Woman?
What is it now, dear?
Oh, don't you dear me. I had a bowl
Excuse
of vampire
us.
dust on my work table not an hour ago, and after you swept in there...
Hello.
It's
This
gone.
place has seen better days, but it's not my fault.
Well, just be careful around my things.
Do you have your hands full around here?
I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How
He
we
must be
make
Elgrim?
any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shor's stone.
Oh, this is
Because
perfect.
Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it.
This is exactly why we've come. Hoping that you might need some help around the shop from time to time. We could definitely make a delivery for you.
You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shor's stone.
Finyar
He's got
Shor
some sort of
stone.
ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
Okay. And hopefully there's a reward involved for Varisha as well. Are you an alchemist as well?
I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingen girl.
Ingen? Who's Ingen?
Oh, no. I didn't mean it that
Is she
way.
jealous of her?
Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingen is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing. So he focuses a lot
he's
of attention
mentoring
on
her.
her. Be careful. The road to Shor's stone could be dangerous.
Oh, thank you for that warning. This is Elgrim?
Have you managed
You
to
here
make
for
it down
lessons
to
like
Shor's
Ingen?
stone?
Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
We apologize, we don't mean to keep you. We're just curious to learn more about your shop.
Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nernroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Yes, goodbye.
Thank you for your time. It is peaceful down here now that he mentions it. And moist living conditions is never something that's really bothered Varisha. In fact, she kind of prefers it. Today has proven to be productive so far, that's for sure. She's been able to pick up 2 odd jobs, hopefully to bring in a few more coin for her, and she's found out where she could potentially go to learn a little bit more about magic. And that she definitely finds exciting. Oh, it looks like the workday is done.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market.
We know, Bercy. We may come to see you again soon, friend. She's grown to feel a bit more comfortable in Riften, but still not as though it's home.
Disrespect the law, you disrespect me.
For one, she doesn't think she could ever feel comfortable in a city that houses so many dark elves. Hello, Edda.
It's so good to see you again.
We hope you're keeping yourself well.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
The mere fact that there are so many dark elves here is enough for Varisha to feel like perhaps Riften is not where she's meant to settle. If she's going to call someplace her home, she wants to feel 100% comfortable and safe. And unfortunately, she just doesn't feel that at Riften. At least, not yet anyway. Maybe in time? Or maybe she should just consider moving on from Riften. Finding someplace else to call home. She's been thinking about that as well. Skyrim seems to be so big. And most people that live in Riften don't like it here.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Neluva, you promised me you'd pay me back yesterday. So what's the story?
Just give me a few more days, and I promise I'll come up with it.
If you'd stop wasting your coin on that skooma, you'd have enough gold
She'd
to
like
live on.
to perhaps grab a little something
Sorry,
to eat.
Typhus. I'll get it to you somehow.
The table she normally sits at is full.
Ujita,
You really need to stop using that skooma. It's very bad for your health, and I wouldn't want to see anything happen to you.
Who's telling Rujita
I
that?
can't, Volendor. It won't let me go. It's taking over my life.
No,
It's an
is
evil
Vegeta still
substance.
using skooma?
Whoever's selling it to you should be brought to justice. I actually find the
Vegeta
work quite
promised
relaxing.
Varisha she would stop.
Relaxing? They must be working you to the bone. You should rest.
This
before
proves
you
to
do
Varisha
yourself
more
in.
than ever
Not to worry, dear
that
Swana.
she needs to put an end to
promise
this
you I can
skooma
handle
dealer
it, but
in
your concern
Riften.
is
It
quite
has to
valid.
stop.
Tidings.
She's just gonna sit over here,
So my reputation
grab a
as
little
lover
something to
precedes
eat
me.
before turning in for the
Care to
evening.
reconsider?
You're disgusting.
She should still have a few soups? Yes. Has that quenched everything for her? Hunger sated, thirst quenched. She's just tired. She thinks she'll
Tidings.
read a little bit,
Medesi, why don't
actually.
you just take a bed here? There's no need to sleep in Beggar's Row.
The cold stone, the dampness.
Oh, she's offering
It suits
Medesi.
me, Swana.
Are you sure that's the real reason?
He
It
prefers
wouldn't
it
have anything
trees.
to do with others
beautiful
making an
here.
Argonian unwelcome.
Reminds me of autumn at home.
It is.
You have a kind heart. Much too kind for Riften. Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine.
Varisha did also speak to Medesi about possibly moving into the bunkhouse, but he chooses to stay in Beggar's Row. The bunkhouse can get crowded from time to time, so Varisha kinda understands. Svanna is one of the kindest souls Varisha has ever met. She feels for her story. Varisha can relate to how she feels and how she's treated. She is very much treated like a slave here at the bunkhouse. No freedom, and required to do whatever Hulda asks of her. She does wish there was more she could do to help Savannah.
I'm feeling much better now, thanks to you.
We don't know if that's true, friend. Have you truly stopped using skooma? Varisha could only hope. But at the end of the day, it's Vegeta's choice. There's not much else Varisha can do. She's gonna go into the basement area here, see if she can find somewhere to sit for a little while. If there is somewhere she can sit. She's just looking for a little space, a little quiet.
Maybe it's time you quit then.
It doesn't seem
And
there's
do
anywhere
what?
she can sit
Losing
here.
a job from the Blackbriar family would make me a marked man. No one would ever take me on anywhere else.
Don't let it get you down. Indarin will eventually tire
She'll go
of
check
making
upstairs.
money and move on to someone else.
She's tired.
Yes?
But she just wants to read for a little while. There's nowhere up here either.
Ah, so my reputation.
Why
as a
does
lover
Typhus
precedes
keep
me.
bothering Savannah, harassing her so?
Tidings.
Think of laying a finger
She's
on
already
me,
said
or
no
I'll
to
cut
him
off something
multiple
you can't live
times.
Without.
Shalal had a feeling there was something about this dark elf that she didn't like the moment she laid eyes on him. She'll just sit
They
here for
say
a
the
little while and
college has
read.
been snooping around Sartha. Mages in the burial crypt.
Talon Jay and Karava have given Varisha a few books to learn more about Argonian culture. They had these books in their collection, prized possessions, but they've lent them to Varisha, having told her that it's of utmost importance that she learn about Argonian culture, the Hist, their homeland, and their history. She started to read Volume 1, and she can't believe everything she's learned already. She can't believe how much she never knew about Argonians, about herself. She's learned about where the name Argonian came from, and the name of the land Argonia. She's also learned that Argonians have their own native tongue language, called Gel. And Karava has started to teach Varisha how to speak it. And surprisingly, it feels more natural to her than the language she's been raised and taught in. It's not without challenges though, for it is a difficult language to learn, but the sounds that you're meant to make through the language feel natural, feel comfortable when Varisha is practicing. And she's been able to continue speaking it and practicing with all the other Argonians here in Riften as well, because they all speak it. And she's been learning about the Argonians' codependence with the Hist. She knew nothing of the Hist before coming to Skyrim. Tyrant Neloth did everything he could to keep Varisha blind to who she was and who her people are. She always felt a sense of disconnection from the rest of the world and never understood why. But now learning about the Hist and her connection to it, it's starting to all make sense. She's also learned about the variety of Argonians, how diverse her people are, how different they can look. Some of them are said to have wings. Argonians born under the sign of the Shadow are naturally made assassins. That's something she never knew. So, to say she's grateful for Karava and Talon taking her under their wing and being mentors to her is an understatement. Her fascination with magic also seems to make sense, as she's also learned that Argonians have a natural talent when it comes to magic, particularly female Argonians.
The gold stone,
so she's going to keep reading these books to learn as much as she can. Right, probably best to turn in for the night. And in the morning, she'll start to get to work on a few of the side jobs she picked up. Morning has arrived, and Varisha's on a mission to make some coin today. She's feeling good about it, too. First thing she's going to do is try to get that delivery done, or that pickup, for the alchemist shop in Riften. She has to remember where she's supposed to go and who she's supposed to talk to. Okay, let's see where she has to go. She has to obtain oral sample from someone called Filmjar. She was given directions. Let's see, how far is it from here? Shor Stone. Oh, not too bad. This is Varisha's location right now. Okay then. She doesn't really have much weapons, but she has her gloves that give her some boost in unarmed strikes, and she has her bow and arrow, so she'll use that for now. So hopefully that will help protect her. Shor Stone this way, if need be. She's so excited right now to be exploring Skyrim on her own. She knows that maybe she should be feeling a little bit more worried, but all she feels is excitement. Oh, there's a rabbit. Maybe she should start practicing hunting. Did she get it? No. Dang it. She thought she had it. Oh well. She'll keep practicing, for sure. She has to admit, Skyrim is beautiful. Look at the mountainside. The size of Skyrim is definitely intimidating, though. Especially since she's used to her small little world in Solstheim. This is a cave. It appears to be so. What? Where did that person come from? She didn't see them at all. Looked like a soldier. She'll definitely keep that cave in mind. Somewhere she can explore, perhaps. Right now, she just wants to make sure she can get this pickup done. She doesn't seem to be too far from Shor Stone now. What beautiful countryside. Oh, this is it! She's found it! She should be careful if she does decide to hunt, because apparently she can get in trouble for poaching if she's caught. So this is the mine. Seems like a nice little farming area as well. So who is she supposed to talk to? Oh, that fox scared her. She is curious to know what kind of mine this is. Maybe she can...
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Understood. Maybe she can ask him?
What do you want, lizard?
Or maybe not. Iron. Oh, an iron mine then. She had no idea this little town was so close to Riften. Is that a wolf? Was he attacked by the wolf? Is that why he's looking as though he's ready for a fight? He's interesting looking, isn't he?
Well, look what we have here.
Hello?
Yes.
Why would he want to fight Varisha? She's not interested in a fight.
I can smell your shame.
He can smell her shame. The Khajiit! Are they off to their next location? Hello?
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers.
Oh!
I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Is that a Khajiit child?
May your road lead you to warm sands.
There are 2 Khajiit children.
Hmm?
Khajiit and their families were discussed in Volume 1 of the book that Varisha was given regarding Argonians. So she knows that the children are called cubs. They were carrying weapons as well. Well, it appears that the person she needs to collect the ore from is the blacksmith here.
Sorry, the mine's dry right now.
The mine is dry. Well, we're actually here to collect something for
I hate seeing a good mine go to waste like that, you know?
Oh. She wonders what's wrong with the mine. We're actually here to collect something for the alchemist shop in Riften.
I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine.
We're actually here to collect the ore for Ilgrim's, the alchemy shop in Riften.
It's about time. I sent them a letter weeks ago. Ah, that Elgrim. He'd forget his own pants if his wife didn't help him dress. Here you go. Tell Half-Yord that she can chip off whatever she thinks is a fair trade for their time.
Right. We'll make sure she gets the message. She's curious, though. What's so special about this ore?
Red Belly is supposed to be nothing but an iron mine. Been working it for years. Then, right before the spiders had moved in, we found that chunk of ore. Never seen anything like it. I want to know what I'm dealing with before I start tearing it out of the ground.
Did he say spiders? How big could these spiders be, really? To have taken over the entire mine? Is that what's wrong with the mine, the spiders?
Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong
It
with it.
is.
Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon.
Oh.
Then we're in even bigger trouble.
And the guards, they can't help?
Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless?
She wonders if there would be a reward involved if she was to clear out the spiders. I mean, she's never been one to be afraid of spiders. She does have a bow and arrow and would like to improve her hunting a little bit. Maybe she could help? How bad could these spiders be?
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Maybe Varisha can just go take a look. See exactly what they're talking about when it comes to these spiders. Oh. Oh my. She does see a few right there. They are huge! Maybe she can help? Maybe she should stay close to the door, though. Oh, she got one! She got one! Oh no, she's alerted the others, though. She'll have to move quick. Maybe she can clear the mine of them. There is another over there. Oh, one's coming. It hasn't spotted her yet. Maybe she can do this. She's gotten 3 so far. It's so dark, though. There's another one right here. There are more making their way, it seems. It's so dark. It's difficult for her to see anything. She'll have to be careful. Oh, they carry venom. Maybe she can sell it to alchemists. Is there one approaching? There is. It seems to be stuck. Oh, there are a few more coming. She thought she saw a few more. Where are they? Yes, there's one right there. She honestly can't believe she's even doing this. Is she mad? She could definitely see why this would not be for the faint of heart. Or anybody that was afraid of spiders. It was spitting some sort of venom. Where did it go? Oh! It's there. Gotcha! Surprisingly, this is actually kind of fun. She does wonder how many more spiders there are. Oh, she got one of her arrows back as well. What's down here? Iron dagger? She can sell that. Surely they won't mind if she takes a little dagger. Not if she does all the work of clearing out the mine. Are there more spiders? Just gonna go see what's over this way. She doesn't like how dark it is, that's for sure. She'll go check around this way. Has she gotten all the spiders, perhaps? Maybe she has. It looks like she might have gotten all of them. There don't appear to be any more. She'll go tell the blacksmith. Things should be clear and safe in the mine again.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fellow who wrote the cookbook.
Oh! What's this elk doing here? Oh! This elk is obviously lost. Right. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Sorry, the mine's dry right now.
She can tell him that she's cleared out the mine. Hopefully she gets a reward.
Wait, you mean you killed every last one of them?
We did!
Can't believe it. Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shor's stone back on the map. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude.
500 gold added!
Don't kid yourself. Stone runs in our blood.
That was definitely worth it.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Well then. Oh, are the mine workers returning? It appears so.
The real work happens in places like this. Blood and sweat is what makes the world turn. Fortune to you and your children.
Thank you. Are the people of Skyrim that afraid of spiders that they wouldn't even clear out a simple mine? That Farisha definitely finds humorous. But maybe she's just stumbled upon extra work. If people of Skyrim don't want to clear mines of spiders, Farisha definitely will. She doesn't mind doing that at all. Back in Riften and feeling accomplished. She feels pretty confident with a bow and arrow. She'll go hand in that ore right away. Ingen. Oh. Isn't this Elgrim's apprentice that he was talking about?
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
Yes, it must be her. You're an alchemist.
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent. But I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients.
Have
some of which are almost irreplaceable.
What type of ingredients is she referring to?
To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me?
Oh! Oh, is she asking for Varisha's help? If she's willing to pay, Varisha's willing to help.
That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated.
Could she maybe tell Varisha where she could find these ingredients?
Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water.
Yes, she
and
has
makes
seen
a
some
unique
Nirnroot.
chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after
She has
harvesting.
5 already, actually.
Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive
There's a marsh region in
starburst-like
Skyrim?
violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its
Another marshy
inverted
tundra
bluish-purple
plant.
flower bunches are unmistakable.
Varisha wouldn't mind seeing these marshes of Skyrim, that's for sure. And your fascination of alchemy. Have you always been fascinated?
It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die.
Why does Ingen remind Varisha of Neloth? Her philosophy, her fascination with life and death. They almost seem to be one and the same. While she's here, she'll probably sell the venom she got from the spiders, but first she's gonna make her delivery.
This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault.
We have the ore from Filmjar.
Thank you. I'll be sure to get Elgrim to examine this as soon as his busy schedule allows. Here, I had him make you a few things for all that travel.
You did? Enchanter's potion? An enchanter's potion? Potion of the night and potion of the illusion added? Thank you so
Don't
much.
forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
Oh, she's so
I'm
excited.
concerned about your new pupil. She seems very odd. Oh dear,
Let's
I
see if
didn't
she
mean
can
to say
sell
she's
the
bright.
frostbite venom
It's
as well.
the things she makes here, the things she says.
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something?
We have some frostbite venom for sale. Would you be interested?
Take a look.
She has 4, actually. Oh, a blood-freezing poison. That does 5 points damage to health and stamina for 4 seconds? On second thought, Berisha might hold on to those. And what was she given? Enchanter's Potion. Items enchanted are 10% stronger. Potion of Illusion, 25% stronger. And Potion of the Night increases heavy armor skill by 10 points. She'll sell those. She doesn't wear heavy armor.
Yes, goodbye.
That trip proved to be very profitable. Well, it's getting a bit late, but Berisha's decided she wants to go for a little swim, just to help her clear her mind a little bit too. Today was a productive day. She feels good about the day. She's starting to realize that she's capable of a lot more than she thought. And she's not bad with a bow if she puts her mind to it. Makes her wonder what other weapons she might become good at. As much as possible, though, if she can remain hidden. That's her preference. She's not too much of a face-to-face combat type of Argonian. She should have some privacy here, so she'll quickly change out of her dress and go for a little swim. She's feeling a bit tired, so the swim won't last too long. Wow, but she just wants to get in the waters and think. She's decided that she's going to leave Riften for a little while. Having visited Whiterun and Markarth, she realizes that there are so many other places she can go see. Now she knows of Winterhold being somewhere she could potentially learn about magic. She definitely wants to go there. And she's decided that that's exactly where she's going to head to for a little while. She's going to leave Riften and try to see if she can make her way to Winterhold. Oh, what's this? A chest? Can she get inside? What's this doing here? Did it fall off a ship, perhaps? Oh. Okay, she has 8 lockpicks left. She's really going to try her best, because there might be some valuables inside. Does she get it? Oh, almost. Okay, so it should be around here. The spot. Almost. Almost. Yes! Iron armor of minor restoration. Worth 487 gold. Look at all the stuff that's in this chest. 3 amethysts. 2 garnets worth 100 each. Some gold invisibility potion. Potion of strength. And scroll of mage light. Well then, are there treasures like this hiding in all the waters in Skyrim? Berisha's not sure if there are, but she's definitely going to find out. She can't believe her luck. She can't believe what she just found in the waters. This has her so excited to explore the other bodies of water in Skyrim. Who knows what treasures she'll find? It's getting late and Berisha is tired. So she's going to return to the bunkhouse, grab herself a bite to eat, maybe read volume 2 of the Argonian books. And in the morning, she's decided she is going to leave Riften for a little while. She's going to make her way to Winterhold. Something is telling her that's where she should go. Is it a busy night tonight? Is everyone in? Yes, everyone seems to be here and eating.
Just give me a few more days, and I promise
she would join them at the table, but she doesn't want to sit with that dark elf.
On that skooma, you'd have enough
somehow.
So she'll sit in her regular table over here.
Skooma. It's very bad for your health, and I wouldn't want to.
Let's see what she has on her that she can have for dinner. What food does she have? Oh, she still has a cabbage soup. Excellent. Ooh, she'll have this cooked spadefish as well. Some crab meat sounds good. And an apple. There. That's filled her up for the night.
I'm waiting.
Are you sure
she's going to get an early sleep because she has a bit of a journey waiting for her in the morning.
Welcome, because if it is...
You have a kind heart. Much too kind for Riften. Fine.
And she's excited about it. Stormcloaks in the Bee and Barb. They've just told Varisha that she should consider joining the Stormcloaks, but that really isn't any business of hers. Oh, hello, Talonjay. Are you well, Talonjay? Well, she's at the Bee and Barb just to prepare a few things before she heads out.
Get off your lazy tail and take care of the customer.
She purchased 2 dirty water, so she's going to make it clean, so she can have some water for the road. And she's also going to cook whatever she can that she has on her. She cooked that pogfish that she had for swims in deep waters because it was starting to go bad. She'll have to find him another one. And she really needs some food for her trip. She doesn't know how far Winterhold is or how long she'll be gone for. She's taken all her things from the bunkhouse and she's ready to go. There's no point in delaying. She's eager to see what lies next for her. She said goodbye to all her Argonian friends in Riften, and they've wished her safe travels. But she knows she'll see them again soon.
Need a ride?
We do. Do you go to Winterhold?
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
The hold capitals? She's not sure if
Where do you want to
Winterhold
go?
is a capital. Let's see. Oh, he does! Excellent. 155 gold. It's a bit pricey, but it's safer than her traveling on her own.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Right. He says it's a bit of a travel, but that's okay. Varisha doesn't mind.
Oh, steady.
She's made it! Safe and sound. But she's a bit surprised. This is Winterhold? This looks like a run-down city. This can't be where the School of Magic is. Winterhold is also one of the locations for one of the items she needs to retrieve for Waylandria, the Jarl's wizard in Riften. She said it would be inside the Winterhold Inn, so it must be here. The Frozen Hearth? She'll go check. Maybe they could also point her in the right direction for the college.
What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This.
It's another
This
one of
is
those
why
high
people have a
elves.
problem with your college, Nelligar. Come on in.
His college?
We got war.
Were they speaking of the College of Winterhold? She's sure she overheard them talking about it. Looks like this might be where one of Waylandria's items are hidden. Oh yes, here it is! Perfect. She must have left it here the last time she came to visit the college, perhaps. She's gonna see if the innkeeper knows anything about the college.
If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Winterhold? It isn't what we expected.
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin.
Okay.
And there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college. Though even that's dried up some.
The college! Yes, so the college is really here. Can you tell us more? We heard you talking about the college.
That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town.
North, okay. North of town, excellent. She wonders if he has any clean water for sale.
Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Any clean water? Yes, he has 5. She'll buy 2. What books does he have? Restore health. Oh, it's a potion. For 22 gold? This might come in handy.
Good day.
Thank you for your help. She wonders if she can also speak to this high elf in here. She's fascinated by this race.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
He's from the college, though.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
You're with the college?
No. Gods no, not for years.
He's wearing...
I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
He's wearing mage robes. He left? Why did he leave?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Oh, I see. He probably sells all kinds of magical items.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
She knew it. Soul gems? Robes as well. Scrolls? And tomes. He sells it all.
Until next time.
He might be someone good for Varisha to keep in mind.
Good afternoon.
Innkeeper said the college is north of Winterhold, so she's going to try to head straight there. She doesn't want to cause too much attention. She does wonder what happened to this place. And what is this? The Jarl's Longhouse. Winterhold has a Jarl as well. Is that a dark elf? It is. She can't be free of them anywhere she goes. They're in Winterhold as well. Do they live all throughout Skyrim? Oh, this must be the shop the innkeeper was speaking of. She does have a few items she could sell off quickly. She sees what he means when he says that the shop doesn't really have much, does it? Hello.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are
Heard
true.
what? A werewolf. She's not the first Varisha's heard speaking of werewolves in the lands. Do you get much business here?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold
We apologize,
isn't exactly
we weren't making a
overflowing
joke.
with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it.
We have a few items we'd be interested in selling, if you'd be interested in buying.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
She'll sell almost everything she found in that chest. At least what she doesn't need. These amethysts, she'll sell those. She'll sell these 2 garnets. They'll fetch 42 gold each, so that's great. And this iron armor of minor restoration. It's enchanted. Even though she won't wear it, she might keep this in the hopes that maybe she can use this item to help practice enchanting. She's seen Neloth disenchant items to learn their spell, and then use the enchantment on other items. So that's what she's going to try to do. But she'll sell this iron dagger. She's going to hold on to the scroll of mage light. Maybe someone at the college could teach her how to use scrolls. She's going to keep this ring as an item that she can maybe use to practice her enchanting. But she'll sell this wolf pelt. Looks like that might be it. Out of curiosity, what does she have for sale? You never know when those might come in handy. For a small shop, she's not bad.
Until next time.
This should be the college. She's kept north, and she can see 2 mages, so this must be it. She's very nervous. But If she wants to learn magic, this is where she's going to have to go. Oh, he's a college guard.
Staying safe, I hope.
There's a high elf up there, dressed in mage robes. Is she one of the wizards here?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Oh! She can't gain entry? But she thought this is where she needed to come to learn magic.
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college.
Yes,
and
that's
if,
us.
in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
Well, we definitely haven't come to cause any harm. We've come to learn magic, enchanting to be exact. May we enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
What do we expect to find within? Varisha's here just to learn.
Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is what
the
can you
source of
offer
all
the
magic,
college?
she said.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic.
Oh.
A small test.
We
if you
do?
will.
A test? What test is that?
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the firebolt. Casting
What?
one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient.
We are not skilled in fire magic or destruction magic at all. Varisha's told her that she's not really interested in learning destruction magic and asked if there was possibly a different test she could take instead, and she's agreed. So she's asked Varisha to cast a mage light spell instead. She's told Varisha that that's a spell that could be useful for any mage and any school of magic. So she's gonna buy that spell off of her because she doesn't know it. We don't know the mage light spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
30 gold. Varisha has that.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Right, okay. Varisha's familiar with reading spell tomes because she used to have to read quite a few of them for Master Neloth. So, she'll give it a try. She doesn't really have much experience with magic.
College is an asset to Skyrim.
Did she do it?
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college.
Yes,
Welcome,
fantastic.
apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard.
Right,
Please,
Mirabelle
follow me.
Irvine. She's in! She's gained entry. This is the first spell that Varisha has ever casted. And it felt amazing. Well, she's done it. She has made it to the College of Winterhold. And a new chapter in Varisha's life is about to begin. She's excited to see where things go from here, and I hope you are as well, friend. We're going to be leaving things here with Varisha for today, but I do hope to see you come back for the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up for me, just to let me know. And if you're enjoying Varisha's story, and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you might want to consider doing that as well, because there's a lot more to come to this young Argonian's adventure. Like always, thank you for spending this time with me today, friend, and I will see you in the next video.